A global challenge of significant dimensions, migration has become a critical development issue requiring holistic action to address. Irregular migration is particularly robbing nations, communities, and families of invaluable lives, with their impacts on those embarking on stormy desert and high seas in search of the proverbial greener pasture in Europe and other parts of the world. The trend is largely driven by the lack of hope, political instability, and economic insecurity, especially affecting the West African region. The government of the Gambia, through the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, have joined forces with the United Nations Migration Agency, IOM, to create a resolution and framework to address the worrying crisis of irregular migration, which plunged the country into several weeks of mourning for the past 2 months amid unprecedented loss of young lives in high seas and the Mediterranean. Speakers in their deliberation make frank and sympathetic statements calling for action to arrest the situation by creating opportunities for young people to encourage them to stay home and earn a decent living.
Societal pressure on our youth to take it and support their families. But amazingly, all these reasons beg the following questions. Many more young people lack opportunities, are unemployed or underemployed, but they are still sweating it out here and refusing to take the perilous journey.
Today, we have seen an unprecedented rise in the number of our young people embarking on the irregular migration journey to Europe. This irregular journey, which is commonly known as backway, have claimed the lives of many of our youths, and it is considered to be the riskiest journey of the 21st century.
The IOM Chief of Mission in Banjul, Emmanuel Marusi, renewed his office commitment and mandate on migration issues and how they are engaging communities to address the phenomenon and come up with viable mechanisms to benefit communities and the nation.
When we implement our programs, we always want to make sure that we are hearing and we are prioritizing what the communities and what the government wants us to implement. And that is the impetus for us to have supported the government in hosting this dialogue.
Foreign Affairs Minister Dr. Mamadi Tangara called out those who point fingers at the government for not taking action to address the frustrating phenomenon, while sending condolences to the bereaved families on behalf of the Gambia. Minister Tangara described the forum as a pivotal moment in a shared history to address irregular migration, which he said is one of the key challenges the nation is facing.
This goes beyond partisan politics, and we should go beyond the blame game, blaming government. There is no government who will entertain such a thing. And people saying that government has received money from donors, these are all, sorry for my French, lies that are being peddled and rumors. So I think the fact of having this national conversation kickstarting it is the step in the right direction.
As the leading governmental organization in the field of migration, IOM is increasingly called upon to assist in addressing complex migration and border management challenges and maintain the delicate balance between the facilitation of cross-border movement while upholding border security and protection of migrants' rights. The agency also supports the government of the Gambia in improving the policy, legislation, operational system, human resources, as well as administrative and technical structures required to respond more effectively to diverse migration and border management challenges, in line with the agency's commitment to facilitate orderly, safe, regular migration and mobility. Baaba Sillah, GRTS.